Einstein, Stephen Hawking, Homer Simpson. They're all geniuses. No, and Homer writes this equation on the blackboard.
And somebody took the time to crunch some of the...
That's amazing! And no, Higgs boson is not a store at the mall. It's the key to...
Smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-R-T.
Now this is the nerdy part. David Kaplan of Johns Hopkins University says that it's...
How do you think the Simpsons writer did this?
I have no idea. They were obviously very smart and very funny.
There were lots of physicists at the time speculating on Higgs boson, and there were lots of equations, and they just sort of...
nailed it. Woohoo! So thanks, Simpsons! And Kelly Rutherford.
Thanks, Kelly.
So fun.
All right.
Does anybody even understand the Higgs boson?
Nope.
Not at all.
You're stupid.
Well, you're stupider.
No.
No, you're stupider.
I got a dirty mind, I got filthy ways. I'm trying to bathe my aid in your Milky Way. I'm a legend, I'm irreverent, I be missing life.
Artifact has been photographed on the Red Planet by the Mars Curiosity rover. Of a statue was spotted by UFO researcher Scott Waring on the Mars Gigapan. As you can see, the artifact has defined humanoid features. We can easily make out 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth and chin, and a jawline and ear. What's most interesting about this relic is that it has an uncanny resemblance to the United States President, Barack Obama. If we apply some subtle colorization, and add some light and shadow, we can clearly see that this relic does indeed resemble the 44th President of the United States. But how is it possible that a statue of President Obama could be found on the Red Planet? Some conspiracy theorists believe that the 44th President is in fact the clone of an ancient Martian ruler, who is also a descendant from an extraterrestrial royal bloodline. This same king was also reincarnated in ancient Egypt, and was called Akhenaten. This would certainly explain why remnants of an ancient statue, honoring President Obama, exist on the Red Planet.
Satan on the History Channel's Bible series looks exactly like Obama. Check this out. You might have heard that the History Channel had a series titled The Bible, and it just has Hollywood all up in arms because obviously they hate Christianity, they hate Jesus, they don't want anybody to have any sort of a moral compass whatsoever. And so I can't see it being a coincidence. I'm sure that the producers, the casting director, carefully chose an actor who looks like Obama, or kind of an aged Obama, but it's undeniable. Look at this. That is Obama. That is Satan in the miniseries. Just another reason to support the series. If you haven't seen it, check your local listings. I don't know if it was just last weekend and this weekend, or if it's, I guess it's probably going on next weekend for Easter, building up to Easter Sunday. As you know, Hollywood hates Christianity, hates Jesus. It's fun and cool in Hollywood to hate Christianity and hate Jesus. You just can't criticize Jews or Zionism or Israel's foreign policy, or else your career is over. But hey, hate on Jesus, hate on Christianity, all you want. And this particular scene where Satan appears, this is great. For those non-spiritually minded, for those non-Bible readers, for those unaware of Christianity, I'll just tell you the quick little story. I don't like to preach, but I'll just tell you this story about where this scene came from, because it ties in with the Illuminati. Essentially, Jesus was out in the desert and he was hungry and he was thirsty. And again, it doesn't matter if this was a literal story. Well, it's not even true. Well, it might be. It might be an allegory. It might be. It doesn't really matter, because it's true either way. You think you'll understand here if you have ears to hear, because Satan came to Jesus and said, if you bow down and worship him, that he will give Jesus the kingdoms of the earth, that he'll make him king of the earth. And so what that means is that if you will break the golden rule of loving your neighbor as yourself and loving God, and then take advantage of other people, you can become a king and become a god, amass a bunch of wealth, get some free money, steal some money from your boss, from your work, from the bank, from your neighbor. But it's only a half-truth, because the trick is, for the morons who take him up on this, again, whether literally, figuratively, an allegory, it doesn't really matter. Still conveys a very divine truth in that you can, temporarily at least, that's the half-truth he neglects to tell people, you can become a god, you can make a lot of money, you can become a king of the earth. And but Jesus said, no thanks, no thanks, I worship God. But Barack Obama, the Illuminati spokesman, silver-tongued, satanic spokesman from the Synagogue of Satan, currently in charge of the United States presidency, he took up Satan on his offer. Oh yeah, great, sounds like a good idea to me. Because most of these people, and even the mainstream musical morons, these Illuminati wannabes like Jay-Z, Kanye West, satanic sluts like Kesha and Lady Gaga and Christina Aguilera, they are satanic, and they don't believe in any sort of an afterlife. You see, so they are becoming kings and gods here on this earth, here and now. But it's just a half-truth, because they don't believe, don't care, don't think about the divine consequences of their satanic do-what-thou-wilt philosophies. So there you go. Bravo, just another reason to support and to appreciate the History Channel's series on the Bible, accurately depicting Satan as Barack Obama. Bravo.
Union, and you can still see monuments to Vladimir Lenin almost in every Russian town, but things are beginning to change, and from Lenin they're moving to Alien. Russia's first monument to cosmic visitors has just been unveiled in Perm region. The area is known among UFO fans for its high number of reported sightings, and it's where they hold annual meetings to discuss evidence for extraterrestrial life as well.